What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode with my pal Alex and Feisty Pants.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show. It's Fan Mail Friday. I got my Jersey Mike's here. I got a fountain soda, and I got my sandwich. I can't wait to eat it. Who saw WrestleMania this past weekend? Now listen, whether it was crap or not, there's another couple of other things that went on Sunday. I don't know if you guys know this. Now, opening night was Sunday. Major League Baseball, usually it's opening day. They have a couple of games on opening night, the night before opening day. It's opening night. So there were two games, right? The Walking Dead season finale was that Sunday night. After WrestleMania and after the results video, me and my brother filmed in the car, I had to go home and put on, for another 2.5 hours, the Walking Dead finale. The finale was an hour and a half. It was a 90-minute episode. And then there's the Talking Dead right after. You can't go to bed not knowing what happened on the Walking Dead and go to work Monday morning and you're like, oh, did you see what happened on the Walking Dead? And you're like, no, I went to bed. You can't do that. So I had to watch the Walking Dead afterwards. And Miranda Cosgrove, right? She was iCarly. Everybody remembers iCarly, right? She's got a new show called Crowded with a bunch of other people, all very funny. I've been watching it a couple weeks now since it started. And she tweets out Sunday night in the middle of WrestleMania, everyone liking the show so far? And I said, loving it, because I do. It's hysterical. She's funny to begin with. Everybody else that she works with is hilarious. You guys should watch the show. It's called Crowded. It's on Sunday nights, 9 or 9:30, I forget which. So I replied, loving it, and she tweeted back, thanks for watching. I was like, oh, Carly tweeted me back. It's probably not even Miranda. Somebody on her level probably has people tweeting out, hey, tweet out about the show. Or somebody handling their Twitter. But it was still cool. What else? Let's see. Let's get to the comments already, because nobody has all day. Extreme Payback writes in, so could I say Alex's Toy Show is the best? Yes, you could say! Absolutely! Aldo Villegas was ready for opening day. He's a Dodgers fan. Alright! The Dodgers played pretty well on opening day. It was pretty awesome. Hats off to the Dodgers. Pyro101 says, you're so awesome. Can we be friends? And I'm like, of course we can. Friend is actually in my name. My pal Alex. A pal is a friend. And he says, you're the best. And he wanted to ask me a favor about his buddy Bryce, but I don't know. He never did. I said, I can't make any promises. And then he never asked. So I don't know what that was all about. Milton Kotopoulos says, I love your vids, man. Thank you, Milton. That's what's up. Fallen Havoc over on Amino, he says, bro, you're an awesome guy, and I love getting to talk to you on Amino. Tell us a funny story about Grimm. And I asked, have you heard about the Eve you bitch story? And he said, no. And I said, great, because it's a funny one. So me, Grimm, and the Ninja Twins, I don't think Doo-Hop was there. I think it was, Attack Slug was definitely there. I think it was the 5 of us. 4 of us? I want to say there was more than 4 of us. I'm not sure. But anyway, we went to go catch a Raw out in Philly. And, Eve Torres was the champ at the time, and something happened where she tweaked her ankle before the show, so they scratched her match from the card that night. I had a sign, I love you, Eve, marry me, Eve, and all this other jazz, and I was ready. So the whole night goes on, she doesn't come out, and then after the show goes dark, Lawler's birthday, they have cake in the ring. They wheel out cake, and then all the divas come running out, and Grimm is like, look, Al, there's Eve. I'm like, Eve, you bitch, for just not showing up, right? But by this time, the arena had cleared out enough where it echoed, we were, plenty of rows up, and it echoed through the arena. She stopped in her tracks and looked right at me. I wasn't even looking. Grimm's like, dude, she looked right at you. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry, I love you. Hilarious. Pokemon collection. Feisty Pants, we put the whole Pokemon collection book right on camera. It took a little while to film. Teresa says she keeps her amino doubles separate for more room in the book because Feisty Pants has all his doubles in there. And he says, no, Daddy, I need the doubles. But you know what? His trainer cards and all that stuff, we have that in a box. So. John Saunders says, I have a Pikachu EX. That's pretty awesome. I had asked John. He didn't reply, of course, because nobody replies on YouTube except me. I'm the only fool out there. I had asked John. I said, was that from the $40 box? You know, it's a big Pokemon box, and it's got $40. It's got Pikachu all over it. And he didn't reply, but Feisty Pants ended up getting it for Easter from his mom, and he got the Pikachu EX in it. Rick Rampager says, nice collection. Fan Mail Friday was last week. It was April 1st, otherwise known as April Fool's Day. Oh, I don't have it anymore. Shit. I thought it was in there still. Jesse Davin says, you turd! You had me concerned for a second. Now I see what you had planned, with a little wink face. Jesse and I were speaking earlier in the week, and I was contemplating, should I tell anyone I'm going to do April Fools? I'm like, nah, it'll be funnier if I don't tell anybody at all. And yes, Jesse, that is what I had planned. Wink, wink. David Griffin says, awesome fan mail and happy April Fools to you. Thank you, David. Viking Thor says, you the man, broski. Thank you, Thor. Lanny Wrestling says, you scared me. Jake Lindsay says, this is an April Fool's prank, LOL. Bryce Lewis says, you had me worried. I thought we would never see Alex's Toy Show ever again. No worries, Bryce. I'm right here. It was April Fool's. Rick Rampager says, nice fan mail. I haven't been commenting, but I still watch. I have made my return, LOL. Welcome back, Rick. Amanda Ramos says, you're funny. Joe Shank says, my Easter was great and happy April Fools to you. Rob Forkey Jr. says, awesome fan mail. The foil card was cool. Almost 11,000 subs. Yeah, you know what? I kind of wasn't keeping track about how far it was climbing. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, shit, it is almost 11,000. And D-Man says, good video. You nail it every day of the week. Thank you, D-Man. We did a Transformers Robots in Disguise action figure review of Springload. Christian Rios says, cool. Rob Forkey Jr. says, nice. Springload looks cool. I might get one. He's pretty awesome. I kind of had fun transforming him back and forth. D-Man says, I wish they would have had that one when I was younger. I just wish I was younger. Well, early teens. Not too young. Who am I kidding? I would settle for 30. He went on a little bit of a rant. It was hilarious, though. Thank you, D-Man. And I said, you know what? It's never too soon to start a collection of your own, even if it is with one step changer, Transformer, one step changer, Robots in Disguise. What? And Rick Rampager says, it looks funny as a frog. He did. It looks like a big, fat bullfrog. Q&A 93 was earlier this week. Malik Boisvert says, I love the video. Keep up the good work. Saintly Slink says, awesome. Pumped for opening day and WrestleMania. Anthony says, my friend went to Houston for March Madness. Bryce Lewis says, he's pumped for WrestleMania. And Rihanna Wilson says, oh, me gird. First. She was first on the video. We had an awesome Pokemon haul on Monday. We did a Here's Your Sign bit. Here's Your Sign is a bit from Bill Engvall. He's a comedian, older comedian, still hilarious no matter how old ago it was. He would turn like everyday situations into Here's Your Sign. So, you know, it was like a hey dummy kind of sign. So, you know, hey, you know, you're out on the side of the road, you blew a flat tire, you're out there changing your flat tire, right? Somebody walks up and says, got a flat tire? Here's your sign. So that's what happened in this video. Me and Feisty Pants are checking out at the register, and the girl, I want to say her name is Heather. She rings us up every week, and you know, some other guy comes up, hey, where do I check out? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe at the register right here. Here's your sign. Fucking jackass. But Rick Rampager says, nice haul. Nile Channel says, good video, and D-Man says, nice cards, Feisty Pants. Tuesday was opening day officially. Sorry, no, Monday was opening day. Tuesday was my baseball video review of opening day. I talked about a bunch of scores and people who hit home runs. D-Man says, nice video. Ben M says, Red Sox all the way. Brandon Gredeman says, my team is the Cubs. Name Here says, Dodgers are going to win the National League after they blew out the Padres after one game. Listen, it's one game. There's 162 games in the year. One blowout over the Padres is not going to win you the division. But they do have a good team, so let's see. David Griffin, he writes in a comment kind of like the New Day. It goes, new MLB season and Alex talking scores. Yes, it is. You got to start dancing after that. All right. Ian Kent says, kick ass that you do MLB coverage. Can never watch all the games, obvi. And and he's not into SportsCenter, because I was going to say, well, why don't you watch SportsCenter? But he's not into it. But he comes to Alex's Toy Show to check it out. Keep doing your things, bro. Go Cubbies. Thank you, Ian. That is an awesome comment of the week right there. Jason Robinson was my big St. Louis fan. I did a Cardinals video for him. And he goes, LOL, so my Cardinals didn't do too hot on opening day. We laughed about it. But it's all right, Jason. It's only one game. You know what I'm saying. Austin Horrell says the Giants are going to win it all, and Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis. That's the name right there. Right there. Kristaps Porzingis. Wow. Let's hope that's a name for something. He says, let's go Yanks! Castro looking like a good pickup. Abso-freaking-lutely. Who saw Game 2 with Starlin Castro all over the place? Then we are going to close out fan mail with the Minecraft video number 48. Feisty Pants plays Minecraft 48. We built a church. Centiplex YT says, oh crap, almost 11,000 subs. And Niall, nearly 11,000 subs. Yeah, it's climbing, man. It's awesome. Tomo WW08 HD Gamer. That's his whole name right there. Look at it. You gotta trim that down, man. He says, cool vid, Alex. Can I get a shout out? And I'm like, no, I don't do shout outs. But he wrote cool vid, so that counts. That gets you on the camera. And, what else? Oh, Rick Rampager says, that's awesome. And it was. We built this killer church. You should watch the video and check it out. And Giovanni Rojas says, you can use glowstone, because we had trouble lighting up the place with torches. Now, listen, that's what I do with fan mail. I read the comments from the week all week long, you know, and I read it every Friday. If you have something for me to open on camera, Alex's Toy Show, P.O. Box 13, Bayville, New Jersey, 08721. That's where you want to send it. And if it's something I can do in its own video, I will give it its own video. And that is all I have for this Fan Mail Friday. Like this video, leave me a comment and subscribe for more. This means Seacrest out. Look up Seacrest out. Everybody Google it right now.